Producer education continues to be a top priority for the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, and the organization is always looking to give farmers and ranchers access to top-notch experts who can help improve the bottom line of any cattle business. Cattleman to Cattleman reporter Matt Fleck has a look at a special grant that's available to help make it easier for members of the beef industry to attend these very valuable educational events.
Shawna Bratton has deep roots in agriculture. Her family has been farming in this part of Virginia for more than 150 years.
Bratton Farms has been in existence actually since 1769. One of the Brattons from over in England, Robert Bratton, came over and settled here in 1769. So we have been actively farming that part of the property along with some others since then. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to expand, and we have beef cattle and sheep on our operations. We do background our own calves during the winter months and then sell them in the spring.
The situation is different at Patriot Farms in North Carolina. Jason Lee Gordon and his wife are first-generation farmers and don't have nearly as much history with agriculture.
My wife and I are first-generation farmers. Basically, grew up in subdivisions, and we always wanted more. We wanted to do more with our lives. We decided to try and get into farming, and we love the land more than anything, and we realized that the cattle are a big part of it and creating a healthy ecosystem. So cattle are just a natural fit for what we want to do as land stewards.
Off to the west, in Texas, Sean Kerr just recently returned to ranching after several years away from agriculture.
I grew up on an alfalfa ranch farm and said I'd never do agriculture again. And then I walked by the TV one night and saw this advertisement for property in Lampasas, Texas. And I looked at my wife and I was like, don't even know where that's at, but I want to do this. So I got their information off the TV. I went and put it in, and we came out here and we purchased. I decided that my business model was going to be a direct-to-consumer type business model. We started by processing our first steer in October. He's not for sale. He's being used as our test market. And but come February, March, we'll start producing for sale. So that's our goal.
One thing these three families have in common is the desire to learn and grow by discovering new techniques to better manage their operations. They have all traveled to in-person educational events to gather practical advice from industry experts.
I think you learn better in person. You tend to retain it more than just grazing over it in a email or even a catalog. Listening to somebody about something that you're passionate to, it tends to stick a little better.
By meeting people from other areas of the country, you learn that they have many of the same challenges as what you do have on your own farm operation. It gives you a fresh perspective and helps you to see things from a different viewpoint. And with that viewpoint, you can come back and you can look at the changes that you need to make on your own farm.
Getting to meet people, getting to talk to people, getting to see how other people do what I want to do, which is to produce beef, was valuable to me.
Through a partnership with the National Cattlemen's Foundation and Cargill Protein, the National Cattlemen's Beef Association offers the Rancher Resilience Grant, which cattle producers can apply for to help offset some of the cost of attending educational events.
The Ranchers Resilience Grant covers registration and hotel costs for producers. It is a reimbursement process, so producers will need to register and pay for the event, but then we reimburse that registration cost and their hotel costs.
Our local extension agent told us about the Ranchers Resilience Grant and how it could help us to go to the class that we went to at the National Grazing Lands Conference. It really gave us the money that we needed to be able to step away from the farm and make that trip worthwhile.
With that grant, that helped with registration for the conference, the different conference fees, and allowed me to attend lots of different sessions on grazing management, and I could bring that knowledge back to Virginia.
If somebody says there's a grant out there, well, I apply, because at the end of the day, it's opportunity to learn, it's the opportunity to get ahead.
Local, state, and national events qualify for the Rancher Resilience Grant, and the application is easy to complete.
You apply through a short application. You need to complete the U.S. Roundtable for Sustainable Beef modules, and then you attend the event and you fill out a survey, submit a photo. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. However, we are always available to answer any questions you might have.
It was easy to apply for on the website. There were some education modules that you needed to complete, but those were valuable to me. And it was an easy process.
It didn't take long at all. I think it took me 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get the application completed. I found it to be a very easy application. Definitely recommend it to anybody who's needing educational opportunities.
So whether you're new to the beef business or been around for decades, the Rancher Resilience Grant can help you attend valuable programs and training sessions that can improve the profitability of your business.
It covers a wide array of industry events, such as breed association conventions, our NCBA events. You know, it's a really wide spectrum and a great opportunity, and we really hope to encourage producers to utilize the grant.
It's always hard to find time to get away from the farm, but with the Ranchers Resilience Grant, that gives you an opportunity to get off the farm, go view other parts of the country, learn more about ideas you can bring back to your own farm.
As a new farmer and being tight on cash, the Ranchers Resilience Grant was the big help for us. I would encourage anybody to use it on an event to actually learn something that could benefit them for the rest of their life.
I'm Matt Fleck, reporting for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
For more information on how to apply for the Rancher Resilience Grant, just visit ncba.org and click on the Producers tab. And don't forget, there's a great opportunity for producer education and information from February 1st through the 3rd in New Orleans. The Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA Trade Show really does have a lot of educational events, including Cattlemen's College, that can help set your business up for success. Get all the details, including how to register, at the website convention.ncba.org.